Good morning and welcome to the sewing studio. Today I'm going to talk you through how you make this lovely cushion using the jelly roll method from the jelly roll rug people, RJ Designs, and we've got this lovely pattern for pillows and placemats. So I'm going to talk you through how you make this really sturdy cushion, and the same technique would be what you'd use for placemats. So using one of these jelly rolls, now to make this cushion I've used less than half, so my next project will be finishing it up and making some placemats with it, but I'm going to show you the technique today. So the pattern tells you what size to cut your strips, so there's a whole section on different sizes for the placemats and the cushions, and it's all in here. But the technique I'm going to show you is you take your piece of jelly roll strip to the size that they've told you in the pattern, and then you take your 2.5-inch strip of wadding, and this is a fantastic way of using up all those lovely scraps of wadding, and then you fold into the centre both ways. And the reason I start in the centre is if you start at one end you end up with this kind of fan effect. So you fold centre to centre and then you fold that in half, and using these lovely binding clips, which I absolutely love, you clip it together. So I then go either side of the clip, put the next one on, and so on until you have got the whole thing pinned together. And then what you do is you machine straight down here using a straight stitch with your walking foot on, and to cover where you folded the join, so you can see there, and then you've got this lovely folded end here. Then you take two strips and you butt them together where the opening is, and then you zigzag all the way down. So you can see here I've started to do that. So you butt them together and you zigzag top to bottom. You do this in pairs and you put the pairs to one side. So you've then got, say if the pattern calls for 20, you've got 10 lots of 2. You then pick up a pair, and your next one is, imagine this has already been sewn, you butt the fold to a fold. Then you do the same on the other side with a fold to a fold, until you have created the number of required strips. So this is the piece that I've trimmed off because the cushion required an 18-inch and I decided to make it 16 only because I didn't have the right size pad, but anyway. So here's one that I've joined together, but what I was thinking afterwards, you can see here that I've used a really pretty variegated thread, and I think in hindsight I would do that because with my stitching here I tried to use a thread that was neutral to all the colours, but if I did it again I'd definitely use a variegated thread because I think that looks so much nicer. So the backing, you just need 1/2 metre of this backing, and as you can see we've got a gorgeous array of fabrics here that you can choose for your backing. So a jelly roll would get you 2 cushions and quite a few placemats. If you didn't want to do that and you just wanted placemats, these junior layer cakes are perfect because that's probably the right sort of size width for a placemat, and you just cut each of those squares down into 4. So you'd have 4 2.5-inch strips, so you could use that. So there's lots to choose from as always, and have fun. I look forward to seeing you the next time in the sewing studio. Thank you.